Welcome back to the wide and not so wonderful world of Namor. Last session, we found a old man in a tower that was actually the true king of the nearby Dwarven kingdom. What pretty wild shit, right? He's been usurped and replaced by an Omen dragon, as we understand. Then we went to an Orcish city or an Orcish tribe, chilled there for a bit, helped invent Gatling guns, also kidnapped a few children maybe. Waka waka.
I did.
Then we took an eepy sleepy, and now we wakey wakey. And you see two as you wake up in kind of like just a house. By the door are two very buff looking orcs that are kind of they don't look friendly.
What are we doing again? I completely forgot.
You have
Oh my
awoken.
god.
You have wakey wakey. What do you do?
I just look confused because I don't I think my character doesn't know that I don't who knows that who would know actually? That's a
Like
good
no
question.
one.
Who would know?
Oh yeah, no, 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 no.
I wake up, I was a bit I guess mangled. Not mangled, but like when you like it's like bed hair but for clothes. Um and like I just
Wrinkles?
wake up and go uh, good morning.
Morning.
Why are you here? What happened?
Well, it's because the day that you arrive, about half of the town's children are completely missing.
Oh no.
What the
Am I
fuck?
here for this?
I was working with your boss.
Uh, yeah, I don't know. You're also in a
Oh,
bed.
oh, this ain't good.
Hey, quick question. Is there supposed to be like a map that I'm seeing, or is it
Not really. We're just kind
meant
of in
to
a
be?
void.
Okay.
We're just in a void for now because I
Yeah,
don't
there's
have.
just a grid. Yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
just making sure.
I'm 10
uh,
cents standing my desk.
I am so sorry for those losses, but I have no clue about those children. I was working with your boss.
Well, we
I
ruled one
literally
out. You're
cannot.
allowed out.
Thank you.
No goods.
Additionally, both of these orcs got like they got like kind of like a six shooter, but instead it has five chambers.
So a 5 shooter.
Yes.
Right.
Oh yeah. I forgot to mute your soundboard.
Hmm.
No soundboard here mentioned of this PvP session.
Pathfinder. Okay. Can I just walk out, or the guy's gonna stop me?
Well, you can assume that from seeing Gino walk up, say something about being with the chiefess the whole day, you can assume that they're going to question you.
Okay. Can I like? All right. And the building we're staying in, is that multi? Is it multi-story, or is it just one
Nah,
floor?
it's mostly just a sleeping house that they use for outsiders. You got your working houses and
Okay.
you got your sleeping houses.
Okay, I guess I'll just like walk up to the guys and try and walk out like, hey guys,
But
yeah,
you know,
sorry to hear about that. Keep an eye out. I gotta go work with the elf guy, if you know what I mean. Work on the big jetpack.
I would like to say, Michael, I was in my kitsune form. I've been in my kitsune form the entire time, so they wouldn't know anything about an elf.
well, there's been no elves
I
in
mean,
here.
Kitsune, false man.
Hmm. Don't know what that is. Now, yesterday, a lot of people saw you, playing around with the children, and about half the village's children gone missing. Know anything about that?
Wait, what? No, of course I don't. Why would I know anything about that? I was just performing little games for them, making the children laugh. I love kids.
Uh,
I love your
I
you're
children.
not
I
exactly
love
I
building a
you.
think
case here. You're standing
um
here until further
might
notice, bud.
might I
Uh,
ask? I don't think I can't imagine this small fellow being capable of doing much when it comes to children. Considering, if anything, they'd be the ones able to pick him up and carry him away.
Magic.
Exactly, I'm a monkey.
You're also a monkey that can speak perfect common, and actually has a satchel that has a gun in it. Even though we wanted none of you to have your weapons.
Self-defense.
You don't need self-defense if you aren't planning on causing anything. We're peaceful as long as you're peaceful.
Yeah, and I have been peaceful. The only reason I have this is for self-defense, just in the general world area. I'm really tiny.
Alright, I'd like to
Hey, what the fuck is
apologize.
happening?
I was not aware of the firearm, but was aware that this one didn't want me looking through his things, so I had prevented the bag from being checked, but did not know that there was a firearm in it.
Okay.
There's an item in here.
Then you're absolutely staying in here, sir.
I work as a mailman.
Me or the
What
monkey?
I
The
have a
monkey.
very sensitive package. I am a mail monkey, and I have a very sensitive package that I need to deliver to some people. A very important people.
I'm sure it's very important once you complete your case to the chiefess to stay alive.
What?
Now you're gonna stay in here until further notice, and we're not gonna throw you into a cage if you cause any problems.
Alright, I guess I'll just stay in here.
Great. Found the probable perpetrator. The priest was just saying a bunch of bullshit, but seems reasonable. Philip goes through.
Could be the priest, you know. They're always around kids.
Excuse you, I was trying to aid you.
Oh, thank you for that. I was talking. How about the pastor guy? Come on, he's a priest.
Yeah, and this is the before times where that was okay, or at least less frowned upon greater institutions.
I'll have to
Besides,
know I
he's-
appreciate it.
Besides,
No,
he doesn't even worship a god that would do that kind of stuff. If anything, he would just scam everyone out of everything they own.
You know, you make an excellent point.
And also, the player is not here for that, so we're just going to try to wave off them existing.
What's a player? Fair enough. Well, I guess I'll just wait in here then.
Yes, you will. I think we found a likely perpetrator. Yeah, everyone else can get on out. And y'all just kind of get out, and I guess after a few hours, you see kind of like a
Zach
bunch of
and Archibald staying in the cage.
or Zach's character is outside because his character ain't here, so we're just gonna try to use as many excuses to not acknowledge his existence.
Alright.
Scamming
So I thought
people.
the priest talk was referring to my character, considering there's two, but I guess no, that's not exactly how it worked. My apologies, I just got confused.
Okie dokie. About an hour later, with a lot of preparation and some kind of ritual stuff that none of y'all are really knowledgeable of, because none of y'all know orc stuff. But more or less, an entire trial situation is set up, and big orcs come back in and drop a cage down. It's like, okay, for the pleading of you staying alive and what the fuck happened to our children, you're gonna be in that cage, okay? Get in.
Well, hold on. Don't I get a lawyer?
My religion says I shouldn't be in cages.
Well, we're not putting you into a cage. You are not the prime suspect for kidnapping half the children, or at least...
Alright, thank you very much.
Your Honor.
I'm usually
What would
against
I
other
have?
people being in cages, but if we can work this out, I
This
will.
is just temporary, so that he doesn't cause anything that we think he shouldn't. You know, just keeping the peace.
Do
So,
I get like a lawyer? Or like a phone call or something?
you can try to have one of your friends try to help you, but just one. Anyway, into the cage you go. This can either happen the easy way or the hard way.
If I'm a good smooth talker in this, do I get any bonuses and persuasion rolls?
Nah, you'll just be the only other person that can help him in the preceding trial that'll be allowed to say stuff with him.
You know,
Well, does
realistically,
anyone else want to be a lawyer?
I feel like Jenna would be the smartest option here.
So, down at brass task, Michael, do you willingly go into the cage, or...
just suck my little monkey gut up, get in the cage. Also, can I just go into my bag real quick and just talk to Gregory like sneakily so that they don't know it or something? Or
Unfortunately not, because they won't allow you to have your bag while you're in the cage.
oh, then I'm not getting in.
Okay,
Of course
so
you can't have the bag with the firearm in the cage.
Listen, mate, I'll go in, but I'm keeping the bag.
I think it's exceedingly
How about
obvious why
I
we
hold
won't
on to the
allow
bag?
that.
How
Okay,
about I
alright,
hold on
fine.
to the bag?
I'll put the gun. Alright, and I put the gun down. And like,
Very. Get in the bag. Or I mean, get in the cage.
okay, I'm keeping my bag on me, and I walk in with my bag.
Okay, you go in with your bag, gun on the flow.
Oh my god, these fools. They don't know I have a bomb.
I'm
Why did
just-
you say anything?
So I'm just gonna roll a d20 for no particular reason.
Why did I say that?
Why did you say anything?
Ah, I'm an idiot.
And
Well,
you're
roll
Out of
by the
character.
way.
and
You
on
said that out of character.
and on a small or your cage is put on a small pedestal. And it's like, okay, here's gonna be your one defense throughout this proceeding.
I'm willing to do it, but I have to know if the other ones might be doing it better.
Feel like
I don't have enough evidence and enough knowledge on the rules to bend them or like to just do anything.
You can try to recall some
And
knowledge, my boy.
Fuck it, I'm gonna recall knowledge. What?
That
this
would be plus society. It's a hidden role. Do you have any relevant
Okay.
lores that you think will pertain to Orcish court?
No, I don't think so. But
Alrighty, what's your society modifier?
don't you have like a doc that has all our things?
Yeah, but I forgot to pull it up, so just tell it to me real quick.
Oh, okay. +6.
Okie doke.
and guidance +1.
You're in a cage, so no.
Ow.
At the moment, you really can't just recall anything about Orcish court. It's not really in your ballpark. Nothing's really ringing any bells.
Alright, so
I don't-
Would I
don't
know
know about
anything
you.
about Orcus religion? Because, you know, my whole character's gimmick is religion searching.
Roll. Okay, what's your religion mod?
3. Not good.
A plus
but
3.
it's something.
Nothing in particular is still coming up about religion either. There's
Damn,
a lot of complicated stuff about orc religion, about the Crusades, and then Dwarven Overthrow, and it's a whole lot of complicated stuff.
Dino just throws his hands up and shrugs. I'm sorry, monkey friend. Oh boy.
Alright, mate, you got this.
You have such a horrible case upon you. It feels
Would-
like I am in one of my plays.
Okay, there is
Would be-
zero
wait.
Other than the fact that I was with the children, there is zero evidence that I was responsible for them. Okay, I went these separate ways with them.
People interacting with
I
children
technically
don't
wanted to
exactly build
witness-
up a good
wait, I don't know-
case.
I don't know if I was there or not. I can't remember. No, I
Wait,
wasn't.
Gregory,
Never mind.
what
I'm
was
misremembering.
Wait, what were you saying?
That was out of character.
Being around children doesn't exactly give you a good case against not kidnapping them.
Gregory, if you're gonna say something, please let it be useful, mate.
If they find you guilty, they're gonna kill you.
Jesus Christ, I know, but I cannot be found guilty.
We know the weight of your crime.
Oh my god.
And so the case is that half of the village's children were kidnapped. Yes.
Yes, and the only person that seems to have the only person that seems like they could have or would have is our friend Archibald.
Well, do you have an idea? All right. Would you have an idea of how it would have been done?
It could have been.
Well, that's kind of up to you to provide.
I think. All right, guys. I think Ace Attorney has prepared me for this. One last question. One last try. I don't know or are you gonna try to defend the guy?
Morgan.
Silence. Okay.
I think.
Morgan, you still here? If you're talking, we can't
Yes.
hear you. Okay.
Hello?
Hello.
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 Also, Morgan,
Uh,
you were here for the session that happened.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I wasn't even here for the session that it happened, so I'm gonna
Oh, you were.
trust someone else.
You were.
No, she wasn't.
Mm-mm.
Oh,
I
sure.
guess
I
I'll.
was,
I guess
no,
I'll
I wasn't
do
there
it.
when you kidnapped children.
Oh yeah,
You
right.
kidnapped
I mean, what?
children.
I didn't kidnap them.
I guess I'll do it, and I'll see what I can do.
Alrighty.
Still
We
like
believe in you.
fuck.
Alrighty. You were put kind of like between two pedestals with like one kind of desk. And on a pedestal, our good old favorite chiefess. I forgot her name.
Gregory.
It was not Gregory. I think it was Korak. A chiefess.
I have an idea.
Good old chiefess Korak, kind of standing on the pedestal. The monkey here, named Archibald, is currently believed to have kidnapped half of our children. So, Archibald, how do you plead?
Not guilty, Your
Don't
Honor.
we have okay, let me see. Don't we have a little more that we need to go over before we can decide that?
Like what?
Provocation, spawn.
What time it happened? Just check with witnesses, see if anybody might have seen them after Archibald was seen with the children. Figure out how it could have happened.
Well, a lot of people saw
You have
children
to realize that
around.
If you blame someone and if you
We have
blame
a
someone
decent
because
amount
it
of
might be the most possible.
We have a
ahead.
good amount of evidence to suggest that he would be the only person who could have or would have. As in, he was entertaining children. A lot of them scattered off. Then a lot of parents went in the direction that their children went to and didn't see anything. Couldn't find their children at all.
Okay, yeah, I think that does.
Due to the existence of magic, it seems somewhat plausible that this monkey kidnapped all of our children.
The existence of magic, I believe, is shown through the monkey being able to talk.
More or less.
And you could not find. Could you find any specific residue of a certain kind of magic after the fact, after the incident? I'm not sure if you have the ability to tell of that, but if we have someone that can investigate it, either in this group or yours, might be good to see if someone could,
Well,
see
we
if
have a
there's
spell.
anything going on.
Well, we have we're not strong in magic, but we do have one spellcaster. Drac, could you come over here? And then then seemingly a sorcerer of sorts, Drac steps on and goes, "Yeah, so I can detect magic. The monkey pissed in a puddle and then just was kind of gone for a while. So something felt weird. I did a little detect magic, and the puddle of piss was magical."
But was
So-
it the same kind of magic that was surrounding the area that the children disappeared from?
Yeah.
I feel like that would have been good for that to be brought up. Or just saying that it was magic.
Well, we're just doing Ace Attorney bullshit, so things are just going to be revealed.
Well, Your Honor, if I might speak, why would I even want to take the children hostage? What?
Well, they don't know. They don't know. Oh, goodness. They
Also,
don't
it doesn't
sure of
necessarily
that.
mean hostage. Why are you bringing new... This is a new bit of equation,
Why
and would you have brought it...
This is
Okay.
why.
I
This
meant
is why
I
you
meant
don't speak
that-
without a
right.
lawyer present. Your
Listen,
Honor, you'll have to forgive my client. Being an awakened funky doesn't do much for intelligence, as you might imagine.
Listen, I'm only ever like this on Hey Nora, what moon cycle are we in right now?
Oh, whatever one you're about to say.
What?
Whichever moon cycle you're about to say, which would be, I guess,
I'm only ever like this
a
on
waning gibbous.
crescent. On a waning gibbous. I can only ever speak on a waning gibbous.
Still
Do
magic
you think
enough
it could be
to warrant
To
possible...
use the ability to detect. Do you think it may be possible to use the ability that detect magic that detects the magic find the children?
Not really.
If we,
But I
If
just
we
kind of
kill
have
my
it.
client right now,
I just
we
have a
won't be able
basic
to
amount
get
of.
information out of him.
I mean, I just have it at a cantrip level. It doesn't. Detect magic doesn't even, like, deduce what kind of magic is up. It just detects magic.
So you don't know what kind of magic it was.
Not really, but I also saw him jump into it, so that's grants for teleportation.
Yeah, but were there
Wait
any
a minute.
puddles near? Were there any? Were there puddles near where the children disappeared from?
Let me roll something.
Also, I would like to mention that earlier you said that you sensed the same kind of magic at the place where the kids
That's what I
were
was
milking
saying.
and were
Well,
gonna let
sometimes
you
magic just has a
realize
good vibe.
you are a liar.
Yeah,
Sometimes
there is
magic
also.
just has a vibe.
Yeah. So,
But
and also about where the children went off. Oftentimes it was puddles of piss that they have made or have been made by animals. So it seems like this guy has piss portals.
Wow. That is. Oh, is it because of my monkey?
should we test that it was the same urine near from this one?
I want SUV victim. I want an SUV unit on this.
On a matter of most things, when it comes to material components, it seems to be they don't have to be any kind of magic that would involve piss going into piss would probably involve just liquid in general, and he was just kind of making his own. So,
I'm asking, so there were puddles around it. So do you know all of the areas the children went down and that there were a puddle in each of them?
yeah.
But what I'd have to say is you are doing this assumption based on coincidence, not specifically.
In a world of
you actually
magic,
know the
coincidences
magic.
are entirely magic. That's what everything pertains to. And this is a magical ass monkey that I saw jump into a puddle of piss that was no shallower than a
Okay.
finger.
Ladies and gentlemen, and all others, you think that I, a humble monkey,
You're not so humble you could talk.
I was cursed years ago by an evil sorcerer to only be able to speak in one of the burning nights of a waning gibbous. However, that is the extent of my abilities.
It's not the extent of your intelligence
Do you
though,
think-
because you have a gun, which mean and also you try to hide it, which means that you perhaps have a sense of guilt that you're trying to hide, as well as a very very keen ability on deception and lying, as well as trying to cover up things. So you're still not building a good case for you, bud, because according to what you say on your matters of intelligence is that you're either lying or this is a very coincidental waning gibbous.
Let me explain this lovely little tidbit of you. As I'm sure you are all familiar, there is the Kingdom of Dwarves is nearby, and as we all know, they're really fucking racist. So, wouldn't it make a lot of sense for them to have been the one, your active enemies, to have stolen your children instead of a bunch of random strangers that walked up? Besides, you know, those guys could be my accomplices if I actually did do it. But why would they
I'm
do
your
that?
lawyer.
The dwarves!
Well, if you would know a thing or
Don't
two
start
about dwarves,
accusing me,
what
I'm
you
your
should know
lawyer.
about dwarves is that they don't do is that it's literally in their religion to be gung ho and big. They wouldn't do underhanded tactics, especially about how fucking religious the kingdom of fucking
We actually
Rockborough.
found some information of a little bit of what might be an underhanded thing.
Alrighty, tell us.
That's what got us over here. It
Ah.
seems that they've been hiding secrets about their own history, and we encountered a person that might be a remnant of that. And while I'd like to say that yes, you can say that they go in guns blazing, everything, why wouldn't they just kill someone and instead choose to hide them from us?
That's a great question. Do you have any evidence that you're trying to lead to?
Does it, nobody has that darn knife, do they?
Nope,
Anything?
no one was able to
Right,
steal
I
it.
didn't even ask them for help.
However, and we also have other reason to believe that the dwarves may have an omen dragon in their possession.
Do you have evidence?
No.
A crazy guy told us it.
I feel like we'd have to take them to the crazy guy. I'm not sure if that's a good idea.
Alright, let's go to the crazy guy.
well, Archie boy and your lawyer ain't going anywhere, so you're gonna need the rest of your gang in order to get your source of evidence here within, like, let's say half an
Do you know
hour.
the location of the crazy guy?
I mean, assuming
I
he's
don't
still.
think
I
we
mean, you
could
know
get
where
the
his tower
crazy
is.
guy.
No, not get the crazy guy here. Lead someone over there.
Well, we need like multiple sources to be able to look at the same thing, so we're not gonna move our entire government over to somewhere else. So you're gonna need to bring something here. We're gonna be pretty chill. If you can get it here within like an hour, we'll deem it valid.
How about bringing one of the painting?
Anything can be painted.
Question, Nora.
It's just the issue. The reason why I said bring someone over there is so that. How about we bring someone over there and they decide something to bring back, just so that they can say for certainty that it is from that tower.
Roll diplomacy.
Also, Nora, I do have a question for you, and it's a very important question.
Alrighty.
Hope for the best.
It is crucial that I hit this. I need to understand how
I
to do
got
it.
a 19.
Alrighty. Hey, Duke, we want to go over there and see if we can find any good stuff? And Duke goes, yeah. So yeah, Duke is now a follower. I assume who's gonna lead him over to the Tower of Dwarf?
I don't mind. I can.
Alrighty. And you go over to the Tower of Dwarf. Same situation as before. There is one window and a very heavy boulder that acts as a door. So
we had to climb it if you're good at climbing, or if you're strong enough, you could try to move that boulder at least.
oh, you know Duke can move the boulder, and he just over the course of like 10 minutes, he's just and moves the boulder door.
I know, guy. He did it in one move.
That is impressive.
Yeah.
All right. Follow me up these stairs. I would.
Alrighty.
Did the dwarvish king? Did the former king see me in my kitsune form, or was I in my?
I think for that session you were just in your kitsune form, so they know you kitsune.
Okay. Can I shift in front of the orc?
Yeah. Whoa.
Before you say anything. This is genetic. I do not know any shape-shifting magic past that.
Alright.
Alright. And then I would like to walk up over to the I would like to did we knock on the door to get in? Or like where was he? He was in the top floor, right?
You go into the main area, you don't see him. So he's probably upstairs if he's anywhere.
Okay. I will say this man is very, very old for a dwarf. And I would like to say be careful because he is incredibly paranoid.
Alrighty. I assume most people would be if they're in a random tower in the woods.
You raise a good point.
And I suppose y'all walk upstairs?
Yep, we walk upstairs.
Alrighty. You see our good old friend, possibly the king, holding his clan dagger. And he sets eyes on the dwarf. I'm gonna roll an attack roll. So our friend King Dwarf, fully lunges 5 feet to the left of the orc and has his clan dagger firmly into the wall. He goes, and the Duke goes, I think I'm not gonna be in here.
That's a good idea. Is that enough evidence for us to go back?
Or I assume you're. Yeah, he just like fully kind of speed walks out the tower. Y'all are outside. He goes, Well, all I saw for the brief moment I saw was a bunch of drawings and a crazy dwarf. So I don't.
Okay.
Does this even? I'm not crazy sure this even pertains to anything.
Okay, so, crazy thing. That was the former dwarf king, and he's been around for much longer than dwarves should normally be around because he was never overthrown in combat. In fact, he was overthrown by like some sort of dragon. We believe it to be a omen dragon, but it's not sure.
So I'm gonna
We're
need you
not
to make
sure.
a diplomacy check with a -4 to it. -4
Okay.
circumstance.
Would they trust me more because I helped out their chieftain?
I'll say it's a -3.
Okay, that's good enough.
Oh my god.
Well, as my luck usually is, I got a 7. Can I use a hero point to reroll?
Yeah.
Sick.
Oh yeah, everyone, you get one more hero point. I forgot.
Holy.
I do slightly better.
What is slightly better?
Four plus 8 is 14. I got a 11. No wait, no, I'm stupid. Guys, what's 8 plus 6? It's 14, right?
Did you remember
It
to?
was
Con-
six.
did you remember to contribute the -3? Okay. So it looks at you like.
No wait, it's not. That's not with modifier. I was just trying to do math in my head.
Okay, double checking. What's the final number?
Double checking, it is a 11. Yeah, 11. I was right the first time.
So Duke looks at you like you're fully insane and goes, "What the fuck are you talking about?"
It's
The paintings.
it,
This isn't even character. Like, what about the paintings?
Painting doesn't mean shit because anyone can make paintings of anything.
yeah, it's a long story. You had to be there. Trust me. I swear on my career.
Now you're
I swear
chill.
on my family.
So I'm just gonna not bring up what I saw here and just say that there is nothing. Because I think if I said the stuff that you said, it'll actually make it more likely that Archie's gonna be killed.
Thank you, Duke. I sincerest gratitude.
You're welcome. You walk back to the village and Duke goes, there was just nothing much of that tower. That's about the start and end of it.
Well,
I just shoot
Yeah.
a look at Gino.
I just raise my hands in like defeat, cause like
And-
like it's such an impossible situation to like think of. If you really think about
That's
it.
like saying that Joe Biden has been replaced by lizard people.
Yeah. It's like I just told them about a conspiracy theory, and I'm like not even.
Or
that
a little bit more accurately to that, it's like saying that George Bush is still alive. He's been replaced by
I
lizard
wasn't even
people.
saying, like, I don't think I was.
George
I wasn't even
Bush.
brought up the Omen Dragon. I was just saying, hey man, their king is like not actually dead, even though that's how the customs are supposed to work.
No, that's what I said. I did say that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you did say that part, but I can understand when the Omen Dragon part is not believable.
The aspect of everything is very unbelievable.
now,
So yeah,
guys,
Duke
it's
says
not everything.
there's not really much there. And so your overall favor has kind of gone down, but not as bad as hearing the whole conspiracy theory.
What the fuck? Okay. Your Honor, I would like to call a witness to the stage.
Okay, after this, I'll let you do like one more thing, and if you can't prove your innocence definitively, then we're just gonna kill you.
What happened to guilty until proven otherwise?
Innocent until proven guilty, and also they have proof apparently.
And this is Orc Court.
This is Oracle. Wow. Who would design such an unfair fantasy court setting? What kind of person would do that? Wow.
Probably the person that's
Wow,
improving
Michael.
this entire scene.
But wouldn't you? Like what I was
Michael
trying
was
to
making
say,
a
I
joke
feel
about
like
himself
killing.
because in Fractured we had like an impossible court scenario that I still clutched up, by the way.
And
Yeah, until
also,
they pulled out
just to
the,
pull
until
back
they
the
pulled
curtain
out
of
the
everything,
metal gun.
Archie is guilty for what they're saying.
Out of character, yes. Yeah, most definitely, yeah.
I feel like no, if you like say that you're guilty, I feel like you'd still get in a lot of trouble. But if you like offer to help them find the children, I feel like your punishment.
Okay.
At the,
What
I mean, Archie. At the
what
very
if
least,
we
you
can
know where they
find
are.
the children? What if we can find the children?
Well, how would you know where the children are?
Interesting
I don't-
proposition.
what? That's the entire thing. We need to find the children.
Interesting proposition.
You might have the
You're going
magic
to
that
have.
might be able to
Okay.
trace down.
If you want this to be at least to be how you're gonna prove yourself, okay, we might waive a little bit of stuff. But if you can find the children under the supervision of two of our finest orcs, then we'll consider you not guilty, or at least have a levied punishment.
Okay, so I will not come to harm while under this, and if we find the children, I will be able to walk freely, correct?
More or
I
less.
did not do it. Will we get any reward if we find the person who actually stole the children?
I think the reward is you not getting executed.
Correct.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Yeah, can I get out of this cage now, please?
Sure. You're let out of the cage.
Will the rest of us be able to come with you, or is it just going to be him and his
Please.
supervisors?
The rest of you can join him.
All right.
Good to know.
Just kind of like
Okay.
you look up. You owe me.
Thank you. Okay, so.
All right,
guys,
Michael. What was the
also-
name of your sock puppet again?
Gregory.
Okay, I'm just gonna type something to you.
Fucking hell. Oh, no.
Feel free to roleplay while I whisper this.
Okay, so guys, kinda have to find the children now. Does anyone know where they might be?
No, of course not.
I don't really
Where
know what's
is
going
Sean?
on.
Okay, alright, can I like pull them aside so that way the orc guys don't hear us?
You're gonna have to.
Like a group huddle.
You're gonna have to do a stealth check.
Okay, never mind.
Right.
And also, stealth checks are a secret check, so let me pull up your stats and see
Oh, wait,
what
no,
I'm.
I'm not gonna do that anymore. I'm not doing that anymore.
Okie doke.
Okay. Fucking hell. What do we do, guys?
Do you
I
have
pick
no
up-
clue
pick up my
how
gun.
this happened?
No bloody idea. I was just walking along after I was performing for the kiddies. I went to go take a piss, and then poof, I gone.
What about the magical portal piss?
Can
That
I
was-
make like
No evidence.
what's the equivalent of an insight check?
Oh, it's perception against. I believe it would be Archie's. Let me look up the lie action, or I mean, sense motive action.
This is not a lie. I'm confused. by what
Sense
you
motive.
read.
See if the creature is lying. You try to tell whether a creature's behavior is abnormal. Okay, so I try a secret perception check and compare it to Michael's deception DC, which is basically passive stats in D&D, your stat plus 10.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna roll a. I have your perception check, so you have a plus 5 to this.
16 for DC.
Okie doke. Let me look at what that. Let me look at what that means. So, Michael, what were you saying before?
Is Gregory ever gonna tell me the thing?
Well, I'm currently looking through sense motive.
That's fair.
Also, what were you saying earlier?
What do you mean?
What were you, Emilio? Do you remember what you were trying to sense motive at?
Whether he's like lying or not about knowing what happened.
So you don't feel like he's trying to deceive any of you at all.
Nora, what does that mean?
Don't worry about it.
No,
Can you
genuinely.
explain the?
What does that
Can you
mean?
Repeat that, please.
Each other.
Okay, I'm just gonna reply.
Yeah, you put two words next to each other, so that got make a puzzle.
Okay, this is better explained with words. I'm gonna quickly drag you into chilling.
Okay.
So it's like being smothered with a pillow.
What?
Or I'm assuming you're wondering what self-smothered means.
Cutting out. You're cutting out.
Check 1 2, check 1 2. Can you hear me good?
Hello, yeah, I can hear you. What's up?
Okay.
What did they say?
So what I mean by self-smothered is that they gotta like smother themselves like with a pillow.
I'm
Or-
sorry,
or-
I have to.
Or otherwise self-suffocate themselves.
So I have to kill myself.
Not kill. Smothering just means that you go unconscious.
What do I
More or less, everyone has to go unconscious via oxygen deprivation.
Everyone?
Everyone that you want to meet Mother.
Oh god, I don't even know who I can trust.
So anyway, we're gonna go to Maine.
Welcome back.
Heyo.
Okay.
So yeah, we just clarified some things I meant by things.
Oh boy. Okay, so I might have a lead, possibly.
What do you mean? How did you get that lead?
My little friend.
The talking sock puppet told me.
Is the talking sock puppet out of character? Is the talking sock puppet currently equipped?
Is he?
Uh,
Cause he'll talk whether or not he's on your hand.
let's just say he's on my tail.
Hi there, kids.
Oh god. Okay, listen. So we might have a lead, but it's very unorthodox and it's gonna sound really dumb, and it's gonna sound really bad.
What?
Remember to trust your friends.
You make an excellent point. So,
I'm not sure we're on friendly terms yet. Your sock puppet.
That's very
So-
fair.
the best lead I've got is that we all have to go unconscious by a lack of oxygen.
Have you
What?
proposed this to the orcs yet?
Of course not. No, listen, Gregory just told me that.
So, what you want us to do is self-going
Wait a minute.
unconscious. You said that you weren't trying to hide this from them, so.
Wait, yeah, no, actually, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go up to the orc guys. Okay, listen, this is gonna sound really weird, but my sock puppet says that our best bet as to getting back the kids is to do this. He's got, okay, this is gonna sound really dumb, but the sock puppet's the trapped soul of an archfey.
Okay, so make a diplomacy check. With, since I'm gonna factor in your guidance into this, a -2.
Okay, and I would like to step up and say, if we are to do this, I do not mind staying awake to make sure nothing happens to anyone.
So this sounds like you're taking. Okay, so this sounds like you're taking the 8 action, my friend.
Yep.
Okay.
What do I have to roll?
You also roll a diplomacy check, and based on a DC 15, it depends on how much you help.
I got a nat 20 and a 26.
Okay, so you grant an ally a +2 circumstance bonus to the triggering check. So now it's a more or less a flat roll.
Alright, flat roll, alright.
Well, flat roll. You remember to include your actual stat.
Alright. Ooh, alright, not bad, not bad. What will a... What's 21 get me?
You know what? I've been planning for a nap, so even if this is a trap, I'm willing.
Okay, so, however, what I think would be best is if the orc guys do the thing and the rest of you lot stay watch.
You're gonna need to make another diplomacy check, but this time at a -4.
Wait,
I
didn't
can
Gary
I can come along. I don't
wait,
think
the
you need to
dragon.
be making
The
any more
dragon should come.
demands.
Yeah, the dragon can come. He'll come. The rest of you two can get one.
I'm the lawyer, so.
Yeah.
I will say, this is
And
another
I
diplomacy
imagine-
check because they heard you just say that only the orc should go unconscious, which is the most
With-
suspicious thing I've
No,
ever heard.
No, here's what I meant. Okay, miscommunication. I understand that. I meant both me and the orcs, but now I'm adding dragons with it too.
Okay, so going unconscious party is the orcs, you, and dragon. Yeah.
Correct.
Okay, this
Yeah.
still is going to require a diplomacy check because this sounds so fucking suspicious.
I
Okay,
can add on and say
if
that
other orcs in the room, that's fine too.
we can have some other people come watch. Gino already offered to keep watch. How large is I don't know?
I don't know is I don't know.
Good point. She is, I don't know. So he is,
How tall am I?
Like,
2
size
feet
class.
maybe. Oh, above tiny. I think small.
Yeah.
Okay.
Question.
I don't believe that one's gonna be able to carry anyone off. And
I
if
mean,
that's
also,
someone
I will
to
say,
watch-
your party members currently are acting in your aid, so they don't exactly seem trustworthy trying to help a accused child kidnapper.
Yeah, that's why I believe it would actually make more
I
sense
did
if we get
garner
another
trust.
person.
I saw
Okay, so with the argument of bring some other orcs, they're like, okay, this sounds plausible and not kidnappery enough.
Hey, I'm a trustworthy monkey. But
No, you're not.
Because I think it's gonna turn into a half moon soon.
You're not trustworthy.
I am completely trustworthy. Anyway, how do we suffocate a sock puppet?
Wait, what?
I'm just gonna assume the sock puppet gets brought along via being attached to you.
Yeah, he's inventory.
Hopefully. So, who wants to do the honors of, I guess, like, suffocating us all?
We can just say that this just happens. There's pillows.
I just grab pillows and we're just trying to claw
Just
our
hold my
way out
breath
of this
long enough.
Yep.
Alright.
Alrighty, so
Yes, this is how we're doing this.
yeah, I'm debating whether to have the party going into the place allegedly be in the chilling chat, but you know what? It'll be more interesting if more people can hear it.
Yeah.
So y'all go to EP Sleepy, and I believe the people staying awake is Geno and I don't know, correct?
Yeah.
So what y'all two see as they kind of smother themselves and go to sleep is that they get fully engulfed by the bed that they're on, and they're no longer there. Anyway,
Oh.
all of y'all find yourselves in a beautiful candy area. Imagine just Candyland. You're in Candyland. And Archie, you know that this is definitely not a Candyland, but it at least looks like it.
Oh, fuck. Well, see, gentlemen, this is a completely safe area.
What
Whatever
drugs
kids
did I
are,
take?
yeah, fun.
I'm not even there, Michael.
What's up with yours?
Oh, you said Jenna.
Oh, no, I said, like, damn, whatever. Yeah, it's fine. Everything. So, we should probably find the kids. You buff orcs can go first, because I'm very scared.
Dude, you brought us here somehow. You go first.
Ah, fucking course. Okay, is there a bloody, like, gingerbread house or some shit?
Make your choice of a survival or occultism check.
Alright,
Maybe I have a good modifier in cultism, I imagine.
what is it?
+3.
Yeah, you make that check, I guess. Can dragons make it, or?
Dragons can make it, but it'll have a bit of a higher DC because of the batshit insanity that the layout of this area is.
I got a 12. Should I use my point to reroll?
Items, +1, 13. I mean, I wouldn't hurt if you want, but...
I mean, I won't say your level of success until you decide your final. Do you take it or do you re-roll it?
I'm gonna re-roll it.
Okay.
And I got a 14.
+1 guidance. So it's a
Alrighty, a 15. So you see a bunch of... You see kind of just like in a jolly like little line, a bunch of the orcish children and toddlers in Lederhosen, jollily kind of just going across a jelly bean road of yippity yippity yo, we love the candy go yippity.
Archibald. What is?
Really quickly, update on Zach. His Wi-Fi was out, and he just got my messages.
Ah.
I'm asking him if he's still gonna join.
Anyway, during all this, I've been trying to find a Candyland board to use as the map currently.
Just use the game board for the Candyland.
Oh, that's absolutely what I'm doing. Let me adjust the column amount.
See, guys, this is completely normal and nothing suspicious at all.
Uh-huh.
And I'm just gonna like mutter under my breath, Cassie, where the fuck are you?
Insert prefab, yells his things. Don't you love Nana Nut's house?
I guess we're heading to there.
Banana nut house.
Yeah, y'all see an acorn house in the distance.
Oh, thank God. Alright, come on.
Alrighty, y'all. Oh wait, actually, let me just move these out of the way. I forgot to actually. I didn't prepare for this to go in this direction. I've just been improving this entire orcish court section.
What was your plan?
I thought we were to more immediately go to the kingdom, but then I was like, no, they lost their children. There are for sure questions to be asked. I don't have any orc tokens, but yeah, we're just gonna assume that they're there. So yeah, you go to Nana Nut's house, and you see standing directly in front of it is, as on the map, Nana Nut. Michael, you recognize this as not Mother, not even in disguise. He goes, oh, hello, sweeties.
Oh God, what's up?
I would like you to make a recall knowledge check. Let me find the stat block I'm thinking of.
Also, I'm sorry, Nora, I didn't hear you that part. Who is this?
Nana Nut.
Yeah, but you said something about like them not being Nana Nut.
Oh, they're not the lady you're looking for.
Ah, damn it. Okay.
But
Alright,
as you walk up to her, roll me, or actually, let me do a recall knowledge check on my end.
+1 guidance.
Okie dokie. So, you know this lady not as Nana Nut, but you for sure know her as fucking Patricia Peppermint, a sweet hag, who's part of the coven that Mother is part of.
Okay, hey Patricia, Malonka Wall. Do you know where you can find, Auntie anywhere?
Ah, you know me. And she kind of just devolves into a pile of sludgy candy mess.
Yeah, we're looking for some kids, orc ones, business.
Do we jump?
Oh, right here. Well, they're over by the woods.
Of course they are. Alright, really quickly before we go, hey Auntie, really quick question. So I know like you guys prefer children, but like how do you guys feel about like possibly some adults maybe?
Nah.
As
Archibald,
in-
let's go.
How do you feel about orc flair?
Archibald.
Orcadotes. Too gamey.
Yeah, with a shot. Alright. Thank you for your time, Patricia. See you at the bar mitzvah.
Anytime. And and your orcish consorts are like, what the fuck, man, what the fuck,
I don't know either.
what the
God,
fuck?
I love my job.
And y'all
Come
go,
on, do you want to find your kids and not?
yeah, and y'all go into the
Alright.
Peppermint Forest, where you see a gingerbread house, more of a gingerbread mansion, I would say.
Oh, fucking finally.
With-
Alright, who's in?
I assume you go inside.
Might as well. I guess like a.
Alrighty, you open up the doors with the looks of this place completely betraying its outside, with cold dark steel in every direction, with cages full of very small skeletons.
How much she remodeled, no?
Now this is how it's always been.
Oh yeah, never mind.
And
Are you saying that like in character? Because I feel like everyone can hear you when you say that.
Yeah, I think I just kind of gave up trying to hide it at this rate.
yeah. And you go to the room that you know she's in, the good old cauldron room. Above are, you know that like scene in the Mario movie where there's a bunch of cages descending over lava? It's like that without the lava.
Is there that one suicidal star?
You see a very small, just kind of like bird person. You can't. It's like a Kenku, but like, or actually, oh, Tengu in Pathfinder. It just goes, let's just fucking die, guys. Hell yeah.
Yep, don't worry.
And
We
you
got that
see,
eventually,
and you
Jimmy.
see above in the cages, several orcish children, very much crying, with like a few in later. The orcish children in the cages don't have lederhosen on. The ones that are just kind of sitting in chairs do have lederhosen on. And let me look at your perceptions.
Oh, Jesus. Really? We're doing this again, Cassie? Really?
Don't worry about it. Philip, you see that what should be done has already been done to these ones. And yeah, she's there working up a big brew. You see a little orcish baby leg sticking out of it.
Hey, mother, get
Little
out of here, mother.
sweetie! Ah, you brought friends.
Yeah, usual. Okay, so it's gonna sound really dumb, but I was kind of put. Can you believe me? These fuckers put me on trial. This is like insane. Anyway,
Yeah.
I
Yes.
think you've just gone straight to execution.
I brought you some little fun treats because they wouldn't leave me alone.
Too old, don't like dragons.
Not the dragon, the orcs.
Oh. They look too
I know they're
gamey.
not your favorite,
You
I
see
know
it
your
kind of just like
favorite, but, I
over.
can't think of it.
You see the figure that he's talking to over what I have currently over Licorice Lagoon is this figure. Bazinga.
That is what Kathy looks like.
That's what Kathy looks like.
My beautiful queen, my beautiful mother.
And she goes, "Well, trial's very believable. You know, you haven't always been the most discreet about getting our supply.
How was I supposed to expect to go to court?
I don't know, legal systems?
I don't know orcs and legal systems.
They're orcs, they're orcs, not barbarians."
That is true. Oh my god, Archie Rachel Stark? No, Yeah, so, can you, like, yeah, these guys are just gonna be like a pain in the ass. Do you just want to say that, like, either way, I don't know how to get out of this bind without bringing children back, so, like, do you think they would take corpses as an answer?
Corpses probably will denote that you killed them, not quite good. I haven't killed any of the orcs, I've just been eating with one. Got 3 brewing right here. I could just try to stomach through all of these if it would cause too many problems.
But if we don't bring them back,
Oh,
won't that
they'll be
look kinda
back.
Suspicious?
They'll be back.
They'll be back.
Hopefully. She's like,
Will they be well? Okay. Will the 2 orcs right here be alive when we bring them back?
Unless they cause
We need
problems.
them to confirm our innocence, which isn't actually innocent, apparently.
I'm gonna roll
It is
2
completely
will
innocent.
checks for our orcish friends, to see how they've been handling all this.
Oh god, what they are going mentally ill.
So one is
Wait,
just
hold-
like, well, this might as well happen, and the other one's like, what the fuck? What the fuck?
I think maybe what we could do is just like never speak of this again. Let my friend go free. Friend use
The one that's going, what the fuck, is just kind of like,
Distantly.
just spacing off. The one that's composed is like, well, we're still gonna need children back.
I mean, we
What-
can give
what-
you body parts of the kids.
maybe we can give.
I
like,
think it's obvious that we need them
apparently some of
alive.
are already eaten.
Okay, listen, I will admit I may.
Oh,
have
eating
done
doesn't mean
something-
the end, dear.
Yeah.
Have you ever heard of a changeling? And I actually will roll a quick recall knowledge for you to see if you do know what changelings are. Changelings are what happens when a hag turns, probably a child, from their native thing to basically kind of like a pre-hag. It's the old folklore legend of changelings. They eat the
So
the
the
baby.
children are gonna be brought back as changelings.
Yeah, they still look like orcs and are 90% orcs, but they have the potential to become hags.
Exactly. I mean,
And
like,
also,
you
now
really
that
don't-
you notice that, you know, these little guys are changelings, I'm just quickly trying to find the changeling feat that denotes what eye color they have, because changelings have heterochromia based on what happened to them. Let me find changeling, and then changeling feats, and then is it Calome? No, that's Sweet Hag. Dreame. Let me just search up the word May. Just doing a bit of research so I get my facts straight with what I'm gonna concurrently use. Is it Veil May? No. Vergame. Stormhag. Okay, I'm gonna say that Cuckoo Hags create eyes that are like a weird woody, or not woody brown. Let's go with just pure black. So as you see the later Hosen children, each of one of their eyes is just like, you know when someone has like the really dark brown eyes that they basically are just doe eyes? It's that, with just one eye. The later Hosen children are definitely changelings.
So I mean, like, you can take these ones back. That's fine.
Yeah,
They're back, that'd be-
I mean, I'm just stomaching through these ones. They'll be popping out the oven in like a little bit.
Yeah. They. I didn't take your kids. I did take your kids.
Yeah, you
but
for
I
sure did.
improved them.
Yeah, they're gonna rise the dwindling population of hags.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, do you really want to die of a bunch of fucking kids?
Yeah. Well, let me get these down and just stomach them down. And she starts like just bringing down like moving chains, bringing down cages, and just engulfing them in an unhinged maw.
Keep Jimmy up there. I like him.
Oh, Jimmy the Tengu? Yeah, he got too old while I had a backlog.
Yeah, also, it's just kind of funny. Anyway, so, Mr. Orc people, are we all good? Can we go home now?
Oh, hold on, this will take at least like an hour, okay? Giving birth is not an easy process, no matter how many times you do it.
God, you're alright. Fine, I'm not being your water. Fine, I'm not being your maiden again. Someone else can do it.
Oh, you're being my maiden, young man.
God damn it. Alright.
And as y'all kind of just awkwardly sit in this Matilda-esque house,
I love my job.
over the course of about an hour, you see out of a room, you see about 12 lederhosen-clad, very wet children walk out. And you all now have your supply of children to take back.
I
God.
mean, you guys were successful.
Hey guys,
So
you
we
got
come back as the children.
Yeah, it's just that now.
Exactly, yes,
It's just
what
that about
mom?
half of this orcish tribe is now changelings.
Yeah. Is that
I'm just
a
like
big-
horrified.
Fine.
I
There's only a
proved that I-
chance.
diversity.
Look, 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 look. This just means that in the future they could have tags to ally with.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Although probably
Overall,
not.
the deep
Exactly.
ethical
Why you
misdeeds,
all are so
it
positive
could be
about
an
this?
overall positive. So yeah, y'all go through the door, which as part of as which part of a cuckoo hag, she makes the front door of the house, the door back outside. As y'all
This
just
is an absolute win.
yeah.
You just walk out of a closet. Hey guys, I got the kids back.
Oh no, all of y'all crawl out of each of the beds that you came out of, and children are just kind of just like appearing from corners of the room like cockroaches.
Hey, we got the kids back.
Why are their eyes like that?
Don't ask questions.
What the fuck, dude? What the fuck, dude?
Don't ask don't answer questions.
We got the children. I think this was the only way.
Most definitely. Can we go home now?
So yeah, you present the children. It's like,
Oh, they're also.
well, I guess this is fine. And y'all are now allowed out. Are now allowed out of the village.
Well,
I just look
Nothing
really
bad.
traumatized.
Just like,
Hooray.
where did they get these clothes?
I've technically learned some very interesting things. Evil
I'll
sock
ask you
puppet.
not to disclose them.
So yeah, y'all are now allowed out of the village after the fucking that just happened. What do you do?
Why did we stop at the village in the first place?
It looked neat.
Did we ever figure out what that gun was gonna be used for?
Defense.
Okay,
Yeah.
well. So, what are we doing now, guys? This is a pitchy day, isn't it?
I've run out of points of interest. All that's left is the castle.
I mean,
Okay,
we
so
do
guys-
need to eat, and we haven't eaten.
It's true, we have not eaten.
I'll say that because you were in the Orcish village in the morning, y'all got breakfast.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay, could we take possibly a few rations and then head over towards the kingdom? Or buy a few rations?
I'll say that. Along with the overall confusion of all of this, a few people are confusingly like okay with it and like just give you like everyone get like one ration.
One ration, oh yeah. Listen, I think that this was a perfectly good outcome.
Do I get an extra one for helping
I agree.
the person?
You get 5 silver.
I feel like I should get something for
Yay.
being the lawyer. But I feel like if anyone owes me, it's Archibald.
You get the reward of a job well done.
That was
You
not
get
a job
bragging
well
rights.
done. I feel like I've just like if that felt like an obstruction of justice.
Listen, that was not an obstruction of justice. I have no idea what you're talking about.
Hey,
This was a good day.
I mean, the kids are back, right?
Also-
And
Do we have an update on if Zach's gonna join the session?
Wi-Fi is still out.
Cowabummer.
So depending on if it's still going, then maybe.
Alrighty. With that closing of things, and because Morgan's about to leave because it's about 6:50, do we just want to break for dinner?
Sure.
Okie dokie.
Sure.
I don't think my stepdad's gonna be making dinner soon. Or he's probably gonna start on dinner.
Yeah, okay.
I can figure out
Is
what
gonna
I'm
be
eating
ready
for dinner.
soon or not?
Do we just want to keep going?
Alrighty. Okay, yeah, let's keep on going. Y'all go to the... There's, like, 2 notable ways in, you think? There's, like, an obvious main entrance, but you see, like, a mostly...
Can I speak-
a mostly
Sorry,
just
sorry.
dilapidated village to like the left of it that like is connected to the kingdom.
As we leave, can I shape change out of the elvish form? Because I realized I came back as an elf, and I would like to go back to being a kid today.
Or what's your appearance going into wherever we're going into the Dwarven Kingdom? Kitsune or elf?
Kitsune, please.
Okay, you be Kitsune. And
'Cause
what way are you
I
taking in?
assume-
Are you taking the seemingly just kind of obvious way, or perhaps what kind of looks like a back roads kind of dealio?
I
I
say
wanna
we
go
take the back route.
obvious way. I want to go the obvious way so we don't look like we're trying to like smuggle ourselves in.
Alrighty, dragons, you're the deciding vote.
Wait, where are we going?
We're going to the Dwarven Kingdom. There's kind of a back alleyway through a dilapidated village, or an obvious way in.
Are there guards at the obvious way in?
Yeah.
Would they be willing to let us in?
Yeah, no.
I think we can just go the back way.
Alrighty, y'all go the back way. Abracadabra.
Wow.
Woohoo!
I miss cat. Oh Jesus, this is Where did the boats come from?
Don't worry about that.
Don't ask questions. They're just horse
It's
bones,
hard to find
so-
spooky maps that aren't near docks for some fucking reason.
That's
Oh, bones.
Waters.
Yeah, the boats. It's hard to not.
I thought they were asking about the bones.
A boat. Bones. Yeah. You kind of enter a village. The only people that you ever.
Oh, no, I was asking about the boats.
Oh, the boats. They're not there. They're not here technically. I just couldn't find a good map that didn't have boats.
That's fair.
But what's
All right.
3 military vessels? I feel like that's slightly concerning. Okay.
What?
There's 3 military trucks and an active ambulance coming up on my booty cheeks.
Oh.
Anyways,
What
continue.
did you do? What did you do?
What did you do?
Oh no, I don't know what's going on.
So yeah, as you
So I
as
guess
you
I'm your lawyer now.
as you walk past a whole sorts of dilapidated buildings and such. Let me just delete Philip because he ain't here. Y'all kind of just one. When we get to the notable part of this, by kind of here having just like a skeleton, as well as this area also just having a corpse here.
That's pretty sus.
Yeah.
No, a corpse here, a corpse there.
Hey Nora, can I have
Yeah.
access to my token so I can flip him?
Oh, Cal. Yeah. Let me. Blue Skidoo, we can do. There you go. Archie, and this has Typhoon. Okay. And let me
Thank you.
just, before y'all want to do anything, I just gotta do a few things that are totally not suspicious.
I think they're pretty suspicious. If I go to initiative tracker and if I see anything, I'm gonna be very sus.
No,
Yup.
Oh no.
We finally.
yeah. Well, the only thing I would like everyone to do is decide where they're gonna be on the map before something happens.
Okay.
Probably be gone by this point, so.
Okay, do you want me to just remove you from the battle map then? 'Cause-
Yeah. You can just say I go limp. I'll just turn into a puppet, and you just have to carry me.
Yeah,
Or whatever. I don't know.
yeah, okay. So yeah, everyone decide your places on the battle map. I have a few things to do real quick. A few very not
I know it's all
suspicious
fun and games,
things.
it's all your-
Hiding
it's all
behind
fun and
that
games
wall.
to actually pick where you're gonna be on the battle map.
I will be over here.
Okie dokie.
Okay.
Alrighty, got that sorted out. And can everyone roll perception?
Yo, alright.
Reggie.
I'm gonna go ahead and get off call
What's
because I'm
the
about to be at the
perception
place I
thing
need to be at.
Alright.
Please text me how it happens, or I don't know. Make a small summary if you can, Nora.
Okie dokie.
Thank you.
Videos
Goodbye.
are
What's
thing-
the thing for perception called here?
Just perception. It's not a stat. I think since you're on your app, it's in the attack section.
Oh, right.
Yeah. Well, I can't find these things stat blocks, so I'm just gonna have to look them up on Archives of Nethys.
Does dashboard not have them?
I got
Or
a
no,
5.
Dashboard has them. It's just that I'm trying to find their raw stats, and I'm not seeing them.
Damn.
might actually not be on soul skeleton. Creature family maybe. But here is that one, and where is the other one? Okay, it doesn't have that stat block. Awesome. So this is that thing. I don't know what its additive would be. Fucking hell. Oh, there we go. This one is gonna have a that.
So guys, I think we're being ambushed.
Not, nuh-uh. Also, can you add yourself to the initiative order?
Oh right.
Yeah.
I need to roll perception.
Gamers, I do believe we may be in a bit of a situation right now.
Nuh-uh.
Oh my fucking god.
Alright, let's see what I get. Not bad.
Oh my god, I rolled good. This is gonna be the
also-
only good roll I get.
I also rolled pretty good. Nope, what the fuck?
Or whoops, sorry, that accidentally interacted with something I was trying to do.
I got a I got a
can't use
190.
Dino again.
Don't worry about it. Oh yeah, that's the numbers for that. Okay.
I can't use Dino again.
Or oh wait, maybe it's because both sides have to be assigned to you. That's weird.
That's so funky.
Yeah. Okie dokie. Decide where you are. Put yourself into the initiative order. I'll add Typhoon because I don't think they know how to.
I swear I'm not
Okay.
lying when I get this when you see the roll.
Holy crap, he rolled a good roll.
Okie dokie. Oh, or Typhoon, what do you get for initiative?
5.
Okie dokie. I'll just put that in for you because I think you're experiencing trouble difficulties. First, it's something else's turn. It's not going to act. Gino, it's your turn.
Can I look around to like try to decipher what it is that's, hunting us?
I'll just say that I mean, obviously you wouldn't have like a vibe of what it is, but I'll say that you have a bad feeling, and let me find the seek action. Okay, so seek is a one action thing where you decide in like a 30 or determines the area you can scan with the seek action. Always 30 feet or less in any dimension, might oppose. So I'll just say like in the kind of general zones, So I'll just say like in a 30-foot cube that's kind of nearish you, you can seek that. Seek is a main action. Are you going to seek?
Please.
Okay, draw out where you're going to have that, and I will find your perception modifier. +5.
This direction. Or this area.
Nothing looks out of the ordinary.
Oh, fucking hell. Can I seek again as an action, but in a different area?
Yeah.
Okay,
I will
so
say that
go
repeated
this
actions of like a certain type incur a -5, so you have now more or less just a flat roll. What's this thing's DC to that? This thing, that thing. So you see it not as inanimate as it should. This skeleton clad in armor just fucking chilling here.
Ah!
Pretending to be dead.
Can I point to the other, that skeleton?
Yeah,
Can I come-
you just, I'll say that that's kind of your final action because it has a good deal of importance. You say to your allies, yo, that skeleton is fucking whack.
Oh!
Guys, there's a skeleton alive over there, if you look.
Oh!
Fascinating.
All in favor of shooting it.
Do you think we could maybe just get away from it?
Well, Archibald, it's your turn.
Okay, alright now. I'm gonna stay where I am. Do I have line of sight with this skeleton?
Yeah.
Okay.
I will say that
And
because
so-
it's so deep in roughage that it's considered concealed, which adds a little bit to its AC.
Okay, well, I just want to be able to, like, I'm just gonna, like, I just, like, scream out to the guy. Hey, we know you're not dead.
Hey, I'm closer to the skeleton and would have appreciated pretending it was dead for a little longer.
Any
So
response?
not really. I'll say that because you were testing something that was one action.
I'm very tempted to shoot this man. What do we think?
Didn't you already try to shoot him once?
Well, no, I tried to talk to him. However, so really quickly, all in favor of me shooting this man, say aye.
We
Nay.
already all said I.
Oh, okay, so, yeah, I'm gonna go on ahead and I'm gonna have, I'm gonna go ahead and cast Phase Bolt on the mother trucker.
Okie dokie, roll to hit.
Alright. What will, Jesus, natural 20!
Yeah, that hits. What's your total?
26 to be precise.
Okay, so that hits regular style.
Really?
Yes.
I mean, it did
Natural
say,
20 plus-
Nora did
Damn.
say it had a raised AC due to being concealed.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
right,
actually, I was wrong about that. You have to first succeed a DC 5 flat check in order to do it. Don't worry, I rolled it for you.
Okay, thank you. Alright, so, on a success, you tail. So, you take Mr. Skeleton. Ooh, shit, good damage. You take. Damn, 18 bolt damage straight off the top. 18 piercing.
Alrighty. Things are being poopy. Let me just do that. And then, how much damage did you say again?
Let me just make sure I'm getting the damage type right. Yeah, 18 piercing.
Okie dokie.
You suck!
Okay, you said 18, correct?
Correctamundo.
Alrighty. 25 minus, 18. Okay, so that is... Trying to remember math because there's a bit more to this, because this guy has resistance. 16. Okay, so let me actually do this. Alrighty, I have denoted damage. And it stops pretending to be undead. Or dead. Next up in initiative. Next up in initiative is surprise guest skeleton soldier.
What? What? Wait a minute! Good choice.
What the fuck am I in? Oh, fine.
Okay, so 5, 10, 15,
Smells.
20, 25, and then another stride. 5, 10, and then I'm gonna do
Hi.
and then I'm gonna do a strike. How does the 14 hit you, Typhoon?
I assume that's not the damage, but the...
AC.
Let me check my AC. I have an AC of 18.
Okay, so this
Why
guy,
is my HP at 0? It shouldn't be at that.
make it full. So yeah, this guy comes at you, draws sword, while running at you. Tries to slice at you, but just nothing. Typhoon, it's your turn.
Guess I will... I'm assuming my weapon was not already equipped.
I'll say that because these guys took y'all by surprise, y'all do not have your stuff equipped.
I will equip my weapon as one action.
Yep.
And I will... Well, there's only so much I can do. But I will
say,
attack it.
I will say one thing that you could do is I believe you have lay on hands. One thing that I'll just tell y'all, because it's basically kind of like learned knowledge that you all would eventually know. Avoid healing. Most undead and such take damage from healing effects.
I do have lay on hands.
Or can you just put your character sheet into the character links chat so I could at least take a look-see and make sure I got my business good?
And I'm pretty sure I sent it to you.
Yeah, but you sent it to me in DMs, and I'm not gonna scrunch through DMs every time to check your character sheet when I have everyone else's in character links.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Don't worry about it.
Share character by link.
And then in just the right above main channel is character links.
Okay. There you go.
Thank you. Let me just double check my salt on if I'm right about how lay on hands would work in this instance. Yeah. It would work. They would just have to make a fortitude save, and they would take like 1d6 damage, or if they critically fail, like double that.
Okay.
And they also get a minus to their AC.
Okay. Then I'll start with that.
Alrighty, lay on hands is one action. Make sure you spend your focus points.
Mm-hmm.
And I will make a fortitude save for this one. I assume a
How do
four.
I make sure I spend my focus point?
Just like click the little like circle that has fire in it, and then yeah.
Okay.
Yep. And I assume a 4 critically fails. Critically means that I got 10 below.
Yeah, the DC it says 15.
Okay, so I critically fail this. So roll a d6.
I got a 1.
Okie dokie, so that is 2 damage for the boy.
Could have been so good.
And receives a -2 to their AC for a bit.
Shoot that man out in the sky!
But he's not in the sky.
And you still have 1 action left.
He is to me.
Well, since I have lowered
You're
its
tiny.
AC by 2,
Yeah.
I'm now going to use my greatsword against it.
Alrighty. Roll an attack.
Mm-hmm. Okay, first. I got a 24.
That hits. Let me look at a thing, because the thing I used fucked up on AC. Let me find it. Okay, that hits normal style.
And I got a 9 for damage.
Alrighty. Skeleton soldier, this one is dead. Like it's
Damn, good shit.
It also has a thing upon death, explosive death. I need you to make a reflex save.
Where the fuck is this extremist enemy?
I got a natural 20, and that is in total a 25.
Okie dokie. So you take no damage from this as as the energies within fucking shatter and explode its bones everywhere. But it just kind of like plinks off your armor. And back at the top of initiative, Skeletal Champion. What it's gonna do is that it's gonna stride on up to you, and it's gonna commit an attack at you. Let me decide what attack it's going to start with. What does this thing mean? Or hold on, this thing has a weapon trait that I don't recognize. Let me just. Okay.
That's unlucky.
Okay, or instead it was going to stand here, and it's going to attack you with a lance. It rolls a 15. How does that hit you?
My AC, it does not. My AC is 18.
Okie dokie, and then it's going to try to attack you again. A 9 doesn't hit you, I assume.
No.
Cool. Then it's going to. How does it have shield block if it doesn't have a shield? I'm gonna say that this thing has a shield, and then it uses one action to raise shield. Because one thing is that this thing has a shield block, but it doesn't have a shield listed in its inventory. So that's kind of wacky. And that's its turn. Gino, it's your turn.
Okay. Sure. Oh my god, I don't know why my body made me tired all of a sudden. Might be the drugs wearing off, actually. I don't know if that works like that.
Don't do drugs, kids.
Except for when they're good.
Yeah, unless they help. Okay, that was on accident. I did not mean to move my character. Okay, so first I would like to cast Echoing Weapon upon myself.
Alrighty.
You channel energy into a target weapon. The air around it hums. Blah 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 blah. If a creature is wielding the weapon at the end of its turn, the weapon discharges a.
I will say that's a 2-action spell, so are you going to be able to walk up to it and attack it afterwards, or
I have a reach weapon.
can it reach as far as that?
That is 10 feet.
No,
And I have
the skeletal soldier is dead.
What?
So I'll let you rescind what you meant by what you're gonna do.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna go up. I'm gonna stride action, and then move twice over here. And now that is actually 10 feet. And I would like to. What can I do actually? I could be useful.
Did the stride take 2 actions?
Or no,
No,
stride.
stride takes one.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'd like to make 2 attacks with my Midor Hamar.
Okie dokie, roll them bones.
Okay. 1 second. 6. I got a 17.
Okie dokie, that does not hit.
Huh? Okay. No, this isn't gonna do much better. I got a 16. I assume that doesn't hit.
It does not.
I assume it has a similar AC to what's their name? My brain is
The other one?
pooping. No. Who's the dragon? Dragon.
That's me, Typhoon.
Yeah, Typhoon. I assume it has like a similar AC to Typhoon, but
I
It
mean,
also has a shield up.
Yeah, it's got shield up.
Alright, well that's the end of my turn.
Alrighty. Archibald, it's your turn.
Alright, the question is, do I want to waste a spell cast on this man?
I mean, it's not wasting if it works.
Yeah.
That is true.
I mean, he could have a high C and low ACs, or low DCs, or low saving throws.
Bad point.
Sorry.
So, I'm gonna do everyone's favorite spell. I'm gonna insult them. Actually, no.
There's vicious mockery in this?
Well, it's biting. It's called biting words, but.
And
let's see if I
also,
can do something else.
it's 30 feet between y'all if you check in range.
Yeah, no, I want to see if I can do something else. So, because Grim Tendrils, right? So that only takes. So that is. I want to see if I can cast Grim Tendrils instead, because that'll be easier. So.
I will.
I'm gonna use my.
I will say that is not 15 feet of movement technically. It was 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
25. That's my limit. So I'm gonna use
Yeah.
my first action to stride.
Because I know
And
like
I
the
still have my-
movement like between that can be a bit deceptive and how long it actually is, but yeah, just wanted to clarify.
So, alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and cast Grim Tendrils, so blah blah blah. Basically, I need you. Oh wait, no, I'm not gonna do that anymore. Can I retcon casting that spell because I haven't.
Fine.
Oh, no,
I was so
just-
excited.
Retcon when Stars Aligned mentioned. When Stars Aligned reference.
Michael,
Oh,
I'm so glad / not that you were able to deduce that how good that was.
yeah, because I realized, wait, that does void damage. These guys heal from void damage.
Oh my god.
Custom
Wait,
area of
here's
undead.
So yeah,
I feel like maybe something might be a bad idea to do.
so I'm gonna go ahead and cast biting words on this man. So I'm just gonna sell him. Oi! Where your balls? Oh wait, you don't have any. I'm gonna roll that.
Alrighty. What language do you say?
Common.
Okie doke.
Uh.
And you're rolling to hit, yeah?
What?
And you're rolling to hit, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
I was making sure that was part of what was happening.
anyways, so what will a dirty 20 get me?
A miss.
What?
I believe casting that spell is 2 actions, so it's the end of your turn. Typhoon, what do you do?
Do I have to? Can I use Lay on Hands again? I feel like we need to lower this thing to AC.
I will say you've already casted it. You have not regained that focused point, so no, you cannot.
Okay.
I don't think I have any healing things off the top of my head.
I think Morgan had some. I think Morgan had some healing.
Well,
Is there anything else I can use to potentially disarm the shield from it or something?
There is the disarm action, I think. Let me find it.
Okay.
I think it's an athletic skill, if I remember correctly. Yep. Disarm. Well, you have to be within at least a range that you can reach it in. Unless you have a weapon that is reach and also has the disarm trait, you got to get within melee reach of it. And as it says on the tin, you try to disarm it with an athletics check.
So I guess that's one action to move closer to it, and then athletics.
Yep, roll athletics. I'll look at my thing.
I got a 21 on athletics.
21 on athletics. You get a regular success. You weaken the grasp of the item. Further attempts to disarm them get a +2 bonus, and they take a -2 bonus to the attacks with the item or other checks requiring a firm grasp of it. And the creature can end the effect by using the interact action to change its grip and get a better grab on it. So, what do you try to? So
I guess I should do another disarm.
Yeah, hold on, un momento. Can't be more than one size of you. Okay, yeah. Or I said you tried. I believe you tried to disarm his shield, correct?
Mhm.
Okay. So that's that action. What's the other thing you try? Oh wait, hold on. Let me look at one quick darn thing. Another thing. Oh wait, actually, this thing will use its reaction to use reactive strike. Let me just quickly. 25.
Oh shit, that's the first time we've seen this so far.
Yeah. I believe a 28 hits you, correct?
Oh, we're sack.
And is that 10 above your AC?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is gonna critical. It's got that, and
I
then
knew my good luck could only last so long.
do that.
So did I use all 3 of my actions?
You're currently trying to disarm him, but I just remember that you moved to him, which triggers reactive strike. I just gotta roll an extra thing because this thing has the deadly trait.
Swear to God, if it one taps me.
Very well might.
Oh my God, Zach!
Zach,
because of
can we
number
get Zach in here like right now?
Yeah.
Zach, you need to.
Zach, roll initiative.
Yeah, you're gonna need him.
I have better signal out here than in my house.
Awesome. So this guy deals 26 damage to
Yeah,
you.
I'm down. I'm down.
Zach.
I'm outside right now walking my dogs because the internet's still out.
Okay, are you ready to be in combat? Cause we are.
Can someone pull up my character sheet?
Yeah, I will.
I just took, like
Zach,
28
please.
damage, I think.
I'm on a walk right now, so I don't really know.
My
Thank you,
HP is 19. Zach, we're gonna need you.
Listen, Zach, healing spells damage undead immensely.
Yeah, okay, yes. I'll say Philip's right here, and I'll more or less control your character for saying stuff. I'm also gonna share my screen over to Discord for you, so you can get the business of what's happening over here. Here's
I
the.
think the power's back on because
You know
I
what?
see a lot of lights.
Alrighty, I'm gonna say that you were over here because you were just kind of zoning out while all this stuff is happening. And I got your character sheet up. I'll quickly add you to the initiative. You got a 16.
Cool.
16. I will say that because the movement happened before the disarm stuff, he's not jostled at all.
Gosh darn it.
And I'll say that because Typhoon just was not here, or just that you suddenly arrived and your turn was right before Typhoon's. It's your turn, Philip. What do you do?
So I can't really see the combat encounter. How close am I to the undead people?
I am sharing my screen of what the encounter currently looks like. If you can look at your phone.
Let me look.
Movement-wise, you are 5, 10, 15, 20 feet away. If you're looking at line of sight things, then you are 15 feet away.
You just need to heal.
Healing.
Dragons is downed,
I-
and Dragons is downed, and the skeletal champion takes damage from healing.
Yeah, I run up to the skeletal champion then.
Alright. I will. No, actually, no. I'll let you figure out your own strategy. One action to stride.
Yep.
And then what?
And then I just cast heal.
Okay, how many actions? You can cast it with 1 or 2 actions at this point. You can also cast it with 3 actions, but you've already used 1 to move.
I'll do 2 actions.
Okay, a 2-action heal. This guy is going to make a fortitude roll. 17. That beats your class DC, which means that he'll only take half of this healing damage. You roll 3 plus 8 because you casted it with 2 actions. 11 takes about half of that, so 5 damage.
Wow. That's been my turn.
Yep. Well, let me.
The power's back on, so I will probably switch to my computer.
Okie dokie. And next up on the initiative is our good old friend Skeletal Champion!
I'm gonna fucking die.
Now, I could try to
No.
further kill Typhoon, or I could switch focus over to Philip, which I think is what I'm going to do.
Another situation. This is like the hyenas again.
Don't worry, and this time you'll come back. Anyway, he's gonna do a lance attack at Philip. A 12 does not hit. Wow, that was a shit roll. And then he's gonna be like, you know what? Might as well kill what's already almost dead. He's gonna try to attack Typhoon. I rolled an...
No!
Because you're unconscious, you have a -4 to your AC, so how does a 12 hit you, Typhoon?
It doesn't. My
Oh.
AC is currently 14, I believe.
I would think so, yeah. Alrighty, so it just donks off of some of your armor. It's like, fucking... And then it's gonna... then it's gonna... fucking, it can't do much besides attack. Actually, no, it's gonna reshield.
I was about to
Gonna
say, if you're
ratio
gonna
us?
attack one more time, I was gonna say, did you deadass just, What was that meme you sent me? That Pathfinder meme you sent me?
Oh,
It was like,
or hold on, I can find it on my phone real quick.
it was something along the lines of, did you roll an attack roll when you had a -10 or some shit?
Yeah, because you thought that MAP in that instance stood for minor attracted person.
What?
Let me find it. I can for sure find it in my autism scape of things.
Autism scape is insane.
Also, it's your turn.
It is correct. I'm gonna. Where?
I think I got it from Tumblr. Looking through my phone's folders, or maybe it was Pinterest. It was not.
I need you to make a basic fortitude save.
Okie dokie. How does a 6 do me?
What's DC again?
It's just your class DC. I got this from Twitter. Cringe.
What's my class DC? Oh, 16.
Don't you mean
So
X
it
dot
critically fails.
No. If Elon Musk is dead naming his daughter, I'm dead naming his website.
Good. Hi, Zach.
But
Welcome
yeah,
back.
it critically fails.
Okie dokie. So it actually is gonna take double, basic just means that it'll take double on critical fail. So, so what are you doing to it?
I am doing. Hold on, I had it up for a second.
Oh, and Zach, Owlbear link is in game chat.
I
Yep,
am
that's on.
using Void Warp.
Okay,
Oh,
so
wait.
nope, you've committed. What's the damage?
Oh no, he's gonna get healed!
10.
Awesome sauce.
Anyways, I'd like to roll to hit as my final action.
Okie dokie, roll the hit.
If it doesn't do 10 damage,
Does a
I swear
20
I'm just going to.
A dirty 20 hit.
Dirty 20 does not hit.
What the fuck is the AC of this?
It raised shield, so it has a better AC at the moment.
I thought
I
dragons
tried to disarm
disarmed
it of the shield, and then I
Oh,
got
no,
mind
what-
tapped.
Oh no, we accidentally decided. All that accidentally happened after I realized it could reactive strike, at which Dragons was down before he could do any of that. And by the way, quick question. Believe you're within 10 feet of it. Did that spell have the manipulate trait?
I'm pretty sure it did. Yeah.
Okay, so it's gonna reactive strike you for a 30. Not 20. I am good.
I'm sorry.
So I'm just gonna calculate damage
There's
real
one
quick.
living creature, and this thing is technically not living, so it doesn't count. By that.
Alexa, stop.
So.
Well,
if
we've
it's
gotten
not
this
a
far,
living
so I'm gonna say that that thing still happens.
creature-
Going on, it won't affect skeletons, but yeah. So, I mean, regardless of if it worked or not, you cast the spell. So let.
Okay, listen, Zach. If you do a 3-action heal, that like messes them up immensely.
Deadly D8.
Oh god, not the
Whoa.
deadly D8.
Are we metagaming again, Michael?
I'm just gonna.
Well, no, it's just something I learned from
So
Bastion.
you metagame?
I'm
Jesus
learning it from
Christ.
Bastion. It's well-known knowledge.
Yeah. And also you take.
metagamed the
And also,
Dragon?
Geno, you take 26 damage.
I didn't metagame Bastion. I learned this from Bastion because I'm playing a skeleton.
Oh, I thought you were like, look, Zach. I thought
Oh.
Zach was implying you looked up stats.
No, I just know that because they're undead, they get harmed by healing spells. We've been over this.
Yeah. Plus, I've casted heals so many times. I've explained it enough to Michael to where Michael knows this.
It is ingrained into my mind.
Okay, so Gino, you take 26 damage. Yeah.
Anything else?
Well, I
Happening
assume.
now.
Are you downed?
No, Nora, me with my 16 health, I am not down.
Okay, so that's the end of your turn.
Reaction ale!
Hey, I just have to have the liberty of asking you, Archibald. It's your turn.
Alright, here's what I'm gonna do. Alright, so I already wasted one spell slot. I'm wasting a focus thing. Alright, Jealous Hex.
Alrighty, what's that doing?
So basically, can I just send you the thing because last time it was kind of confusing.
What kind of fine, just send it to me.
No, never mind. I can just tell you. Make me a will save.
Okay, will save. That's a 15. How does that do it?
If you say anything,
Barely misses. DC 16, you fail. So basically, the target is cursed with an adverse condition depending on its highest attribute modifier.
Okie dokie. What happens
You know
if
what that
two?
means, right?
What if it has two? Yeah, I know what that means. What happens if? Does it say anything if it has two highest?
No, it does not.
Okay, I'll just pick one or two.
Wait, let me check. On a tie, the creature. Two.
Okie doke. So it's gonna happen to that. I could have sworn there's a way to like add fucking conditions to monsters in this thing.
So, what condition are they, if you don't mind me asking?
I do mind. You don't fucking know.
Damn it. Where's the shot?
Okay, yeah. So it's that. I'm just gonna type in this, that, and also look it up.
People sent me text messages.
And it regular failed, so its value is 1 for that stat. Okie dokie. What do you do with the rest of your stuff?
Alright, so that was one action. And I guess I'll just cast Phase Blade on him.
Alrighty, let me look at stuff.
Alright, this is higher than a 20. What will a... I'm trying to make sure, so that is a... What will a 22 get me?
That's a hit. Roll damage.
Oh, thank God. Dude.
Oh, what type of damage?
Piercing.
Okay.
And it takes... 7 piercing.
Okie dokie. So what if I told you this thing also has resistance to piercing?
Yeah, I already knew that, but like that was really the only thing I could do.
Yeah.
I could shoot it, but that also does piercing.
Okay, so this does an unfortunately low amount of damage. Philip, it's your turn. You learned the thing about 3-action heals.
Wow, I wonder how that insight came from.
You're welcome, God.
Yeah, I'm gonna do 3 actions.
Alrighty.
Healing.
So, roll that healing, and I believe my undead friend has to make a fortitude save.
What is it? So it is a 30 foot. So this person's vital energy and a 30-foot emanation targets all living and undead creatures in the burst. So
If the target is undead, so you just roll your healing. I'll also count to that for the amount of damage. Oh yeah, here we go.
How much rolling is that?
You roll
1d8 normally.
Yeah, you roll 1d8, and I think you also just add a flat 8 to your healing. I will say, as you're...
Yeah.
oh, no, I already used Reactive Strike. So yeah, roll that healing. I'm gonna roll a Fortitude save. I got an 11, so that regular fails, so he's just gonna take the baseline amount of damage for this.
1d8, where's my dice?
I will say, if you have it, you can just, like, when you click on the spell, right below its action listing, it has a little roller for it.
Oh wait, I found my dice.
And remember, you just add a flat 8 to your healing.
That is a 7, 7 plus 8, that would be a total of 15.
Alrighty. So this
Do I get
guy.
healed?
Yeah, everyone heal
Everyone gets
15 damage, and this skeleton is fucking disintegrated. An array of holy light.
Bro, the pastor just had like a fucking like Deadpool like. They just had like an entire just camp Infinity War scene right there.
Sorry guys, I was a little tipsy. What happened?
I kidnapped a bunch of orc children, went on trial for it, and I traumatized a bunch of people, and now the orc civilization has a bunch of.
Oh yeah, I haven't been here for about 2 sessions.
You can watch the recording.
Okay, so
I'll tell you after.
these guys have loot on them. I'm going to just say what the loot they have on them is in order of what they have it. If someone wants it, we can deliberate who's gonna get it. So, first off from the skeletal soldier stuff, a glaive. Does anyone want that?
What's
I
that?
think you use it.
A glaive. It's a weapon. It's got D8. It's a two-handed weapon. It's got.
Let me see if I would be proficient in it.
I think you're proficient in like all martial. A glaive.
Like a glaive, like the fractured glaive, like the glaive of the broken gods, like the fractured mask.
I will tell you that the glaive is a 1d8 weapon, deals slashing damage. Its traits are deadly d8, which means that if you roll a crit, you add a d8 after you double damage. Forceful and reach 10.
Well, I mean, I am proficient in it.
You want it?
Yeah.
Alrighty, that's our glaive. Does anyone want a longbow?
I will.
I will say that this skeletal soldier also has 20 arrows.
I would like to take both, please.
Alrighty, any objections?
Nope.
Okay, add a longbow and 20 arrows to your inventory. Does anyone want a chain shirt? It is a chain shirt. I believe it's medium armor. I need to look up the stats for it because it's not showing on Pathfinder dashboard.
Composite longbow?
No, just regular longbow.
Okay.
So a chain shirt is... It's a kind of light armor. It has a AC bonus of 2, dex cap of +3, check penalty of 1, no speed penalty, and a +1 for strength. So that means that in order to not incur any kind of penalties, you need a +1 to strength in being in it. It has the flexible trait, which means that you can sleep in it and also doesn't hinder any acrobatics or athletics. But it has the noisy trait, which means that you apply the check penalty to stealth checks.
Michael, that's all you if you want it.
Well, no. Here's the thing. I'm not proficient.
Me
in
either.
AR.
I am. I'm proficient in so.
You know, you can take it.
Does anyone...
Oh.
So Gino, you want the chain shirt?
What does it do? Sorry, repeat that.
It is light armor. It has a +2 to 8. It has a plus AC bonus of +2, dex cap of +3. It has a -1 to stealth checks and requires a +1 strength to not incur any penalties from being in it.
Alright, yeah, I'll take it.
Alrighty, add chain shirt to your inventory for it to not override your previous armor. I think in your character sheet, if you go to gear, you can do oh wait, no, you can't. That's weird. Stow additional armor right below your proficiencies. You can just put that in there for chain.
Alright. Thank you.
Alrighty, that was a skeletal soldier. Now for the champion. We have his lance. It's the thing that kept doing so much damage to y'all. It is a 1d8 piercing damage, deadly d8, where you know deadly, jousting, where it does extra damage if you're on a mount, and reach 10. Anyone want it?
I'm
Someone
not
could
proficient.
totally take it and use me as a mount. That'd be funny.
I mean, I will say actually nothing can ride. No one in our party can ride you because no one's tiny. Oh no, Archibald's tiny. But that would mean that Archibald would have to be wielding the lance to get the joust bonus.
And I am not proficient in lances. So
Me.
I mean-
either.
I mean, overall, it's a good weapon.
let me look at the thing on how that would work with me really quick before we do anything. Lance, you said, right?
Yeah, Lance. It's a martial weapon, I believe.
No,
Yeah,
I'm not gonna be.
I'm proficient in it.
If I'm not proficient in it, is that Lance? If I'm not proficient in it, is it gonna give me any sort of disadvantage with that?
It's just that you're it's just that you're untrained in it, so you wouldn't get like the bonuses with trained weapons.
Okay, I have a +1 to hit and a +1 damage. Do we want me to take this?
I
Or
think.
does anyone else?
Sure.
I mean, I think
I'll
on a
be
base
right
level, it would have the best hands in Typhoon.
All right, yeah, Typhoon. I say you take.
Okay.
Alrighty, so add Lance to your
Alright, I can use the
inventory.
weapon that was used to merchant.
Yeah.
What XP did I miss from last session and
Nothing
this
happened
session?
from Michael, you've been here for all sessions. I gave y'all some extra XP, I think, from other stuff. What XP are you at?
Right now I'm at 160.
Okay, you're at
I'm also
160
at
now,
160.
Philip. Okay, then you missed nothing. Oh yeah, from this battle, y'all gain 100 XP.
Yay.
And
What
the-
do you get
Oh,
out that? Like probably 500 more.
yeah. Also,
The last weapon on the Skeletal Champion is a longsword. It is a 1d8 damage, 1d8 weapon that has the versatile P, which means that it can deal slashing or piercing damage. I'm gonna assume
What
that's
did you
also
say it was?
a longsword. It has a default of 1d8 slashing, but it has versatile P, so you can instead do piercing damage.
Okay.
I'm assuming you're gonna take
Only
that
if-
because you're the only character that's a strict martial in this party.
Yeah.
Okay, and for the
You can sell 'em, Ollie.
and for the final thing that's probably going to be the most use to you, a thing of actual just chainmail.
My God.
It is
If
in
only
the.
I was,
Okay.
if only I was proficient in armor.
If only I.
You
was
could have been a
this.
battle cleric, or a war priest. I mean, it is medium armor. It has a AC bonus of +4, Dex cap +1, a speed penalty of -5, a strength requirement of +3 with a check penalty of -2, speed penalty of -5. Which means that if you don't meet the strength requirement, you have a -5 to your movement. It has flexible and noisy. Flexible means that it doesn't hinder it. It doesn't apply its penalty to acrobatics or athletics. Noisy means that you apply the penalty to stealth checks. I assume you're gonna take it because I
Okay.
think you're the only person that's proficient in any armor of medium.
Man, we gotta
Wait, for
find
me?
some magic.
Or
shit.
who's
We
this
gotta
at?
find some magic. shit.
I think for you, dragons, because this is medium
Okay,
armor.
Wait, how would
How
it
much-
change? My AC is at 18 right now with the lamellar breastplate. What would it put my AC up to?
I'm gonna take a peek at your character sheet to determine that.
Oh, you're there. See if it'll affect my movement speed. My movement speed is already not great because for some. But
I don't think it would change your AC. You would still be at an 18 if that's what it was before.
then no, thank you.
Okay, well someone's
I'll go ahead and do it.
yeah, someone's got to hold it because you can just still sell it.
I'll hold on to it.
Okie dokie.
Oh, also, Amelia, we got 100 XP by the way. While you're gone,
You got
in case I didn't
100?
get it.
Okay.
We got
And
100.
Yeah, so it'll be
from the
60.
orc stuff, or did we get nothing from that?
Nothing from
No,
that.
no, no, no.
Okay.
Now, this is completely unrelated, but just kind of cool. So in the new Nora, I don't know if you've heard, you might care, but the new for Ghost of Yote, the Ghost of Tsushima sequel.
Oh yeah,
Eric
Erki
is gonna be
Ishii.
playing the new character.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alrighty, and that was the last of benefits you get from this battle. See it.
Do we get
Well-
any gold from it?
Pass the
I'll
way the
say
fuck
that
it is.
the overall gold that both of the corpses had on was like 2 gold and 5 silver. Actually, no, I'll say it was like 12 gold.
And that's divided by 3, so all of us get 4.
Alright.
Alright.
Well,
Oh
there's
wait, no, that's divided by 4, so it'd be 3. Stupid.
okay. So if
Yep.
so if we're gonna divide it evenly, everyone gets 3 gold.
Who? Alright.
And
So now
and in
what?
front of you is a very dilapidated gate that seems mostly rotten that you can take into the city.
Well, I guess there's no turning back. Who's going first?
I mean, we could turn back and just go the other way, but at that point, that's just wasting our time.
Yeah. Also, I want to buy things.
We could have went the other way if we just want to buy things.
Wasn't worth it. So, what do we do?
Guess we just like advance now, right?
I guess. Alright.
Alrighty, y'all make your way kind of just barely even having to push through the very rotten wood of this very out of use door. With most of your bearings and somewhat healthy, inside just kind of imagine just like a bunch of like very tall stone buildings. And I'll say that there's a shop right next door if y'all want to buy, sell, whatever. I believe this is a level 3 settlement.
That means they have good things.
Yeah, or at least items that are up to level 3.
So anything
Okay.
at level.
I will say that all this merchant stuff is going to be the last thing we do this session. So
Okay.
decide if you're going to sell stuff, if you're going to buy stuff.
Well, we'll be sending the chainmail, and can I check, like, do I just check all the level 3 items that could be bought?
If you want. Also, because you have a better amount of gold, champions are the only one of the few classes that get access to, proficiency in heavy armor, so you could try to seek some of that more expensive good.
Okay.
I will say, I think I can trust y'all with managing your money. If you just click on an item in its description, it'll say how much moolah it costs.
I'll see if there are any.
Wait, is it 3 and under? Level 3 and under?
Level 3 and under.
Okay. Is my current one... No, never mind. My current one is not what I said it.
Can I sell the chainmail?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see how much that would cost.
God damn it! Why are all the? All right. So really quickly, could this possibly be a level 4?
No.
Worth a shot.
Everything is out of my price range in the armor thing.
You could always sell your current armor, or you could look at the price of your current armor and see if selling the armor that you're wearing would get you to there.
Okay.
How do you figure out the pricing for things?
If you just click on it right below its name, it'll like say like how much gold it is.
6 gold. Okay.
Okay, that is.
Which, Typhoon, it might also be worth selling some of your weapons that because you have so many weapons, you don't really need to use all of them, so it could be worth selling a few.
Yeah.
As you go to Smith's Smithy, yeah.
Okay.
Specifically.
So, Smithy, truly amazing. So, guys, I'm looking at some fancy sticks that are kind of interesting to me.
I will say spell
Which
scrolls
they-
also exist, so if you're gonna look through like spell compendiums, you can buy spell scrolls.
Yeah, I might do that. So,
I
don't
will
know if
say,
it's buy these.
I will say configuring spell scrolls is part of a premium account, so if you're gonna want to get big into spell scrolls, we are gonna want to figure out the logging in thing.
Anyways,
Question: with how spell scrolls work, is it like it's a one-time use thing, or like?
Yeah, it's one-time use, but you can research spell scrolls in order to change your spells with the learn a spell downtime thing. Which means that for my spontaneous casters, if you don't like your spells, you can buy a spell scroll for a spell you want to do, and then try to learn it in downtime. Which then replaces
What
one of
spells
your
do they
with
offer?
I'll say that one thing that's a little bit pertinent is you see a shop called Waldold Spell Scrolls. You go in and the guy's like, I guess spell scrolls. What do you want? I basically got everything. I'm master scribe.
Do you have any healing spell scrolls?
Golly gee, do you want the one of the heal spell?
Yeah.
Holy
Yes.
shit.
Okie dokie, I can scrounge this up for it. What level do you want the spell to be? Or actually, no, spell scrolls can only be of the default spell level. I got first level for you.
Okay. How much will that be?
I'll just quickly look at the price of spell scrolls. It's about 4 gold.
God fucking damn it.
If you want to, I can give it to you. I have enough gold. I have 28 gold.
I will say,
Surely sell something that I don't need.
I will say the spell also has to have the available like school, like also being in your school of magic in order to be able to be learned. So, for example, if one spell is only divine and a occult caster can't learn it,
And I assume that.
you are an occult caster. Heal is divine and primal, so you cannot learn heal.
Okay. Never mind.
Leave me.
Sorry for wasting your time, sir.
Don't worry about it. Magic is a fickle, strange thing that fucks us all in the ass.
I know.
Thanks.
Yeah, welcome.
Nora, what do you think I should get? Because literally I can't really buy any armor or weapons or in anything. So
Well, you could
should I
buy
just, like-
You could buy consumables, magic items. You could just buy healing potions so people have a way of getting their own healing. They're called elixirs of
Yeah.
health. Or if you want to go with the HRT route, there's potions of elixirs of gender transformation. All sorts of good stuff.
Yeah, everything is out of my price range, even if I sell some things.
Let me look at some potions real quick.
How much is HRT? Hold on.
Alchemical items. Let me find elixir of gender transformation.
What?
So it would be only level 3 stuff or below.
It is okay. So lesser is 1 gold, and elixir of yeah, it is 1 gold.
I mean, also it could work as a disguise in a pinch, just changing your gender.
Okay, well, with how it works, I don't think it would work like that.
I mean, I think it just says that you become that that your body becomes the gender, and that lasts for about a week.
This elixir must be taken every week, and changes occur over the course of a year or more.
If you generally need a trip. Yeah. I mean, hey.
Yeah.
You always could.
I'm gonna get some healing potions. I think.
Alrighty.
I mean,
How
I
about
could
this?
possibly make my elf form female if need be.
Actually, I don't think you can because your elf form is just kind of a base reflection of what you are.
Damn.
Guys, I get a hearing aid.
Wow.
I can hear better.
That's cool, Michael.
Can I break Michael's knees and put him in a wheelchair?
Oh yeah,
I
there is wheelchair
Get
stuff in the game.
out.
That could
I do not consent.
assistive items.
No. I will not be a disabled monkey.
You got something against disabled monkeys?
So how about
No,
this,
I just don't
Nora?
wanna be a
I am
disabled
gonna
monkey.
get I think 4 minor healing potions.
Alrighty,
That's
I believe
4
that'll
times
over.
4, that's 60. That's 16, and I'm gonna give it to.
Oh wait, no, elixirs of life cost 3.
Question,
What a
Nora.
mess.
Nora, question.
What?
If I were to get an extendable tail, could I connect that to my tail?
Let me look at the things for extendable tail.
Because if I could have
I don't see elixirs of life though.
I like my tail.
I see healing potion minor.
That's weird. Oh wait, you might not.
In the
Oh wait,
tier?
oh wait, no. I think what you did. I think you forgot to update your character stuff. Let me see how I would have you go about that.
How do I update character?
Okay, so you go into menu. You go to character. under character, you go into character options. You press manage available rulebooks. There should be a lot that are unchecked for you. If what's happening is what I think is happening.
They're all checked.
Or is Player Core and Player Core 2 checked?
Yes.
And that is mighty weird. Let me go to the copy of your character sheet and see what's happening.
Okay, so Nora, really quickly. So if I could do the extendable tail, I could make my tail be, because from how Golden Snow Monkeys actually are, I could have a 22-foot long tail.
Well, it's no more prehensile. Okay, so I will say that because you already have a tail, it would get in the way of your regular tail and wouldn't be able to be properly attached. So if you're gonna have one of your allies amputate your tail, then that would work.
God, no.
I can do it.
Stay away. Stay away.
Oh wait, the elixir's under consumables.
Yeah, I did that, and it still says it's minor potion healing.
Oh yeah, I guess just like take it still. I think. Let me look through other stuff.
Hey Michael, do you know what a pre-heresy world eater looks like?
Yeah. Why?
Oh wait, it's elixir of life.
Serious?
If you already
Yeah,
searched for that.
Oh wait, I see elixir of gender. I see elixir of life. There it is. Okay.
That guy can get a gauze mask. Oh my god, that could be.
Okay, there is.
How do I buy in like bulk? Because I can only. Buy
You would have to repeatedly buy the item, I think. Sorry. And also, yeah, there is elixir of life. Elixir of life is just the more modern version of healing potion. I would just prefer you use that one.
Can I remove my 2 healing potions minors and put them
Yeah.
in place for?
Yeah, just give yourself 2 elixirs of life because that's basically what you did.
Alright, and then I'm gonna do 4. I'm gonna do 3 more, and I'm gonna give the rest of the party votes.
Alrighty. So how many?
The current party here.
Yeah. So how many? Potions would everyone get?
It would be 1 for each.
Okay, everyone, add 1 elixir of life to your inventory.
Alright, sweet. Guys, wait
3 times
quickly.
3, 9.
I have 50 gold.
I
What?
don't think anyone has 50 gold.
Let me explain. So,
Hi, my name
there
is
is
Chris
a thing-
Hansen. Can I
Let me
please
explain.
get?
So there is a thing called Hat of the Magi. It does basically it just gives me a +1 to Arcana and lets me cast Prestidigitation as a cantrip.
Prejudice.
But
Preston Digimon.
Preston
But
Digimon.
I can also cast a 4th level Arcane Summon Elemental.
Wow.
I mean, if y'all can scrounge together the gold.
No.
How
that
much gold
good?
do you need?
Nora, really quickly, is that good?
I mean, to be able to summon an elemental, that's pretty dang good. I will say, with summons in Pathfinder, you have to spend a turn to give them 2 turns. Or, I mean, spend spend 1 action to give them 2 actions. Or else they
How much
just...
gold do you need?
I think it was 50.
I just want to double check with Summon Elemental to see. I want to make sure because there are different versions, but I'm pretty sure I can because it doesn't say otherwise.
I mean, all you would have to do is buy the item and also make sure that's a 3rd level item.
Yeah, it is a 3rd level one.
And also, if
Okay,
it's at a
so,
4th
yeah.
level, then you're actually able to pull from level 3 elementals.
Oh, sweet, yeah.
Because
John, who the fuck is John?
John from Fortnite.
John Elemental.
I'm just gonna look at one of these things just to see the general stat block.
I will
Yeah,
say,
it
the
goes
way
with
that you're able
Jonathan.
to tell what creatures you're able to cast with which level of summon is via the summon trait. If you click it, you should get stuff. If you can't click it, then just go on Archives of Nethys.
Okay, so
But I think you said a 4th
Really
level summon elemental, correct?
yes.
Okay,
I
yeah,
will
then it
get
would
the
be
thing on-
level 3.
So I can cast. Yeah, okay. So, guys, if we do end up doing this, with this I have another option. I could try and get the Staff of Fire, but if we all agree, if we are all on favor of me getting the funny hat, it will cost. Okay, so really quick, I am gonna sell my Aloe Bomb.
For the viewers at home, nothing much is gonna happen, so feel free to click off. But yeah, I'm just gonna keep this recording for
Don't go. We need the watch time.
for posterity's sake, and also because in podcasts I like knowing everything about people's character sheets, so I'll let you know everything about character sheets.
Dear God. So, I would have 25 gold.
May I go eat dinner now?
Yeah. Unless you're gonna buy anything else, then you're good.
I think
No,
we're gonna
only
get
about
a one.
Shark.
Oh, I just realized I didn't eat dinner. Cow a bummer.
Oh no.
Yeah, I'll be back.
Okay.
I'm gonna head up.
And it's only 4 foot length, and Scorpion
Yep,
would
I'm
be-
gonna go to.
Wait, no, wait.
What?
Yeah, I'm trying to
Zach,
figure
I
out
need
what
your
to
money.
buy.
Oh, I don't have that much money, but how much money do you need?
I need 25 gold. Can either of you spare me 25 gold?
That would be like all my
Nope.
gold. I don't have 25 though. I have 18.
Wait, can we sell anything, please?
I think we've already sold. Everyone's already sold what they're gonna sell.
I just sold my soul.
That would be if you're gonna sell your soul to your god, that would be a will save.
Or you can sell your tail.
Okay, but... No, I'm not doing that. Question, how much do I get from selling the flintlock?
The flintlock, oh yeah, because it has.
Plus one flintlock with the rune.
Oh yeah, it does have the thing on it. Let me see. It would be the cost of the rune with also the other thing. I'm trying to remember how much runes cost.
No worries. Also, Zach, are we still playing Helldivers after this? Please say yes.
I'm going to bed.
Aw, damn it.
But
Or I
no
think
internet today.
I will say it would just cost how much your pistol is, and if you look under runes, you'll be able to see the cost of what your rune was.
Okay, so I got a striking rune, I think, right?
Yeah, +1 striking rune.
Alright, let me check. Where the hell are runes? Jeez.
Oh yeah, it's in your like the options of the weapon, and then you see it.
Options. No striking potency rune.
Oh,
that
potency.
I'm gonna head on out too. I got my stuff bought.
That's fair.
Alright, yeah, you guys can go now. I think I've got this. Yeah, no, I can pay for it now.
So are you gonna trade in your gun? So you're trading in your gun for wizard hat?
So if I do trade in this gun, that would be with the. Alright, so it would be the flintlock with the potency rune.
I mean, I will say for just money's sake, it would also be worth just selling the ammo because you can't use it without the gun.
That is true as well. Okay, so let me go on ahead and just do some quick. Yeah, let me just go and do some quick math really quickly. So, calculator. How much gold do I have? So that is.
Now that I've finally gotten archives to search what I want it to, I'll just be quickly adding them together. Oh yeah, weapon potency runes are real expensive, so that's a total like 41 gold you would get for turning both of those in.
42. Let me find the ammo. Let me get ammo price real quick. Alright, ammo.
Well, the ammo is like per 10, so remember that if you bought more than just an initial bit of ammo.
I only bought 10, so that would be.
So yeah,
I only got 10 in the beginning, so 10 ammo. That would be. Try to find it because I forgot to actually add. I forgot to add it, but I did put in the bullets. But I was keeping track of the bullets. I forgot to add it, but I did pay for it.
Mm.
What? I can't find it. I can't find. Oh, 8-round magazine. Is that it?
No. It's just like it's probably supposed to be something like ammunition. Well, let me just. I think it's part of like
Bullets.
norm.
10 rounds.
Yeah, it would just be bullets.
Okay, then that's 1 silver too. So I'm gonna sell that, and you'll never guess how much good old-fashioned money I have.
40. Well, you currently have 19, so it's mathing out. That's like
Actually
50-ish
25.
gold. Oh, okay, yeah, so that's somewhere like 60-ish gold.
67 and 7 silver.
Golly. Why did I give you that
Now.
striking rune?
That is a very good question. Now, before I do the finalization, could I get a 2-for-1 deal?
No.
Could I try and persuade this man? Because the Staff of Fire is looking real sexy, but it's hella expensive.
No.
Maybe we...
No. And folks, that'll be the
Yeah.
end of today's session. See you when the stars align.